I have been biting my tongue for about the past month, yeah? And yesterday's execute event pushed me into making this video. I have a very, very high tolerance for garbage, but I've been pushed beyond my limits. Let me elaborate. So in March, I bought this brand new S22 Ultra. Heck yeah, an upgrade. My streams are so much smoother. I absolutely love this phone. They were super laggy on the S9 Plus. Johto Tour was like the last stream I did with the old phone. I just couldn't handle it anymore. And well, money fixed that issue, didn't it? Just chuck money at your problems. No dramas. And then, about a week later, after using this beautiful phone, I was having issues with my streams. Yeah? So I used the YouTube app on my Android phone to screen record Pokemon Go, Facecam, and the chat. It's all integrated into the phone. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it, yeah? And so yeah, after a week of using this new phone, I noticed eventually after a few streams and a bit of troubleshooting that when the chat appears, it kicks me out of the app I'm in, which is Pokemon Go, and boots me to the YouTube app. You swipe out of it, you swipe back into Pokemon Go, it's all fine, until someone comments. What a really strange glitch. A huge buzzkill. Why am I going to stream when I can't even engage with the chat? It hurts creators. It defeats the point in streaming. People can watch, but you can't engage with the chat. It's really difficult on the go. You have a phone and that's it, you know? Absolute joke, man. I thought it was something I did, but I knew I hadn't done anything. I reached out to other creators, and you bet they're all experiencing the same issue. There is a solution. YouTube still haven't fixed it. This is a phone case. Stream with a second phone. Have the chat on one phone, have Pokemon Go on the other. It's cumbersome, yeah? Trying to juggle two phones, play on one, read the chat, it's not ideal. There's actually a Samsung phone that folds out into a similar layout like this, yeah? That seems to be the meta until YouTube fix it. Reached out to YouTube, Team YouTube. No, it's not our problem. Have you tried turning it off and on again? They're about as useful as Niantic right now. I'm not kidding. A huge blow, but we adapted. And this is the method I do. I have my old iPhone 7 for chat. I have to hotspot. Yeah. As someone that really enjoys fast catching with two hands like this, it sucks having to hold a second phone. I am so grateful I didn't get rid of that phone. I probably would have bought the Samsung Foldy phone. I don't know what it's called. But no, I bought this one, you know? It's got a cool little stylus. It's actually a beast, 12 gigs of RAM. It does not slow down at all in my streams. So, a bit of a blow. It has nothing to do with Niantic, but still, why me? Just my luck. When it rains, it pours. Because guess what happened? Literally the next day. Niantic, they nerfed the incense. Yeah? Some of you will argue, well, it was inevitable. It was pre-COVID. That doesn't mean it's a good thing. The incense is awesome. Was awesome. Wow. Sorry, it's really windy out there. It's very, very loud, so I'm kind of shouting. I'm angry. Watch out. So yeah, we got the incense nerf. I do a lot of streams and raid hours, you know, just chilling at a park in my car. Don't have to walk around. It's just convenience. It's safer, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into a debate about the incense. It was nerfed, and I actually don't really like using them anymore. You know, and around the time of the incense nerf, it was not a very fun place online. Twitter was just angry people everywhere, and I get it, but yeah. There were a few incidents. Some creators had some very, very controversial comments regarding it. They thought it was a great thing. So, alright. Incense nerf, alright. The streams are dicky. Doesn't end there. I swear it was a week later, days later. They slash our beautiful 6-hour, incredibly flexible comm days in half. And their reason was garbage, man. I was the minority, 5%. The 5% that stick around after 3 hours and keep playing. Their statistics, their reasons just tilted me. They're punishing a legitimate player, me, planned for 6 hours, 5-6 hours. They punish me because most people aren't doing 3 hours. And I was trying not to think of it like, oh no, my 6-hour streams, which I'm already having problems with the chat stuff. You know, that's a heavy blow. You buy a new phone to stream, 6-hour comm days, they slash that in half. But I'm not trying to bring that into the situation. I try to put my shoes on as if I'm just a typical player. I don't have a channel. You feel me? Like, okay, 3-hour streams instead of 6 for the comm days. Whatever. Like, this doesn't revolve around creators and trying to make as much content as possible, yeah? It's just not flexible. It's not flexible at all. Period. Then you find out games like Pikmin Bloom, which Niantic made, yeah. 24-hour comm day, mate. Anyway, it's just another blow. Legitimate players hardly ever go outside. They want you to go outside, but they keep hurting the game I love. Any argument about, well, just don't play. You don't get it. I love this game. It's my life. For a lot of people, it's an incredible escape. And they keep screwing it up. Yeah? Comm day. It needs to be more flexible. 3 hours. 2 to 5 for the Stuffle one coming up. And you know, this is the first time they've done a comm day where it's going to be a new Pokemon debut, Dex entry, and the Shiny family on top of that. They knew, let's announce this slashing of comm days and try and counter it with something big. Did they ever stop to think that maybe a Sandshrew comm day isn't that exciting? That's why people aren't playing. What about Duskull? Just thinking of some off the top of my head, did they not think maybe it's the choice in bonuses or the Pokemon not being new or exciting? You know people are going to love this Stuffle one. And they're going to be like, oh, 3 hours. Everyone loved it. It's because it's Stuffle. It's new. It's exciting. They get us good, don't they? Oh, dear. It doesn't end there, man. In between some of these announcements, we've had content updates, events. The Team Rocket one, yeah? And like the Shadow Pokemon, Girafarig, Pseudo. They didn't even have the proper shadow animation. Buggy on arrival. Who's testing this stuff? It's embarrassing. It's a joke. It's like, what? Do they even play it? No, they don't. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. Chill out, Planty, man. Take a break. Chill. Oh, I'm chill. What else do I have doodled on my notepad here? Doodle. Where are we? Oh yeah, there was some raid issues I was having. New bugs and glitches. They don't want to fix these or rush to these issues, you know? But 15 rocket radars, Asia Pacific region. I mean, I missed out. This was at 2 a.m. or something they fixed it for the new rocket event. They had 15 rocket radars as a reward and they fixed it. Changed it to 1. I only got 1. I'm with a lot of you folk. There was a very, very small group of people that were up late in those regions that got those 15 radars. They fix that as soon as possible. But the bugs in the game? No. No, let's take our time. Bruh. They also announced that they're reworking how you earn rare candy. So if you're a raider like me, and you love raiding, you got a fat stack of rare candy, you know I got a fat stack. No, less rare candy. It's going to be in gifts and Go Battle League. You know, Go Battle League. I'm a bit biased because I don't really do it. It's frustrating. I see people having a field day with the content. That's great. I'm jealous. Some of the rewards are really, really cool. But I just can't, man. Too much tapping, too much rage, too much glitches. Ah. No. I can't. So yeah. Instead of just going, wow, more rare candy for other methods, you know, other ways in the game you can get rare candy, blah, blah, blah. They're like, let's take it from a group of players and put it over there. It reminds me when they were reworking the whole 50 coin gym system and they're like, you can do tasks to get Pokecoins. That was cool. Except they took coins from the gym pool and put it in the tasks. No, don't. You're pissing off the gym folk, the gym community, you know? Like the people that do gym rounds every day. Gym battles, this, that, and the other. Put themselves in 10 gyms, 50 coins. No, they took some of those coins and put them... This was a long time ago. I'll never forget when you got 100 coins for just sitting in a gym every day. Those were the days. But no, they had to hurt the people that did their gyms. So of course they scrapped the whole idea. I don't do gyms much, you know? So I don't get coins. And it was nice doing those tasks for a few little Pokecoins, you know, not hurting anyone. Same rule applies with the rare candy. They're taking it and putting it elsewhere. Reworking it. Whatever, man. It's another blow. Still smiling, still trooping on, still enjoying the game. And then I think the last note I have here, I've probably missed a plethora of issues and things I could rant about, was the execute day yesterday, yeah? As a lot of you know, and I'm still shocked that so many people don't know, time zones are a real thing, and I'm from Australia, which is ahead of a lot of other countries. The Asia Pacific region is ahead by a substantial amount of hours. 5, 6, 7 hours, 12 hours. It depends where you live, yeah, right? Time zones. Oh boy, where do I start? We all know, and this happens a lot, especially for New Zealand folk, they are like the first group to get any event. There's always issues. The shiny isn't turned on and they fix it later for Australia or for other places around the world. And no ill will to anyone but Niantic. Yeah, that's the enemy here. They're sloppy. They really are. I'm winging this. I don't have a script. Yeah, I'm just off the top of my head. How do I relay this to you all? So execute day. All right, what's going to go wrong? South Australia, where I live, Adelaide. One of the first few places to check it out. Oh, that's odd. Doing the Pokestop tasks, you know. No shiny execute. Hey, what's that, chat? No one's got a shine? No reports? Nothing? Okay, that's suspicious. We've had that happen before. I remember GoFest Makeup Day for Shiny Unknown, and then the Makeup Day they couldn't even get right. I've covered it all, mate, you know. And here we are again. Oh dear. They can't even get a 3-hour event right. This one's interesting. They want you to go outside and find Pokestop tasks. This is one of those events like the Minchino Day, the Research Day, the Lotad Day, I did all them, the Phoebus one, yikes. Where you would go out, dedicate 3 hours of your day, find somewhere lovely, populated with Pokestops, literally whether that means, I'm a rural player right now, I nearly considered going to the city for this. And shiny execute was full odds. They didn't fix it for New Zealand. They didn't fix it for Australia. They didn't fix it for several time zones. I think it was 9 time zones. We got confirmation this morning. And yeah, they acknowledged that shiny execute was supposed to be boosted and it wasn't. I was tilted last night, man. Things have gotten so bad that in my Patreon Discord, which go check it out, ProPlanty, everything's at ProPlanty, patreon.com/ProPlanty, go check it out. Great Discord, great peeps. I had to make a vent channel, just to vent, because things were getting so bad, you know? We're all raging in some of the main chats, and it's like, no, we need a dedicated place for this. It's getting out of hand. And it's good to vent. It's good to let it out. I feel great doing this right now. I don't vent. Last time I had a sook was the Gibblecom day. That was a bit controversial, you know, but it is what it is. I would love to see them use the statistics for the Gibble day. Did people only do 3 hours? No. If people could, they did the full thing. It was Gibble. They cherry-pick their information and go, oh, not many people are doing this one. It's because it's Dust Skull. It's because it's Dust Skull. Yeah? Oh, dear. Ah, dear, I've been rambling, haven't I? But I don't apologize, not this time. This is good. Feels good. It sucks. I've been playing this game since 2016. I've been filming content on this game since 2016, and things just keep getting worse. I love this game. It is fantastic. It is my livelihood. It is my escape. It keeps me fit. Yeah. And it keeps me social too. I could quite easily go sit on my PS5 with my headphones on and play Elden Ring for 100 hours. Yeah? At least this is getting out there and going. So yeah, they didn't turn on the boost for shiny execute. I still had a fun stream. I got a shiny Baneri with the flower crown and a shiny Paris literally minutes apart. But no shiny execute. And then of course, other people in different regions started getting 10 shiny execute in 10 minutes. Bit dramatic, but it was boosted. I tried to make some noise on Twitter, like, this keeps happening, please do something, can you acknowledge it? Like, you just, I literally sit there and think, what if I went to the city? I drove an hour and a half to go to the city because there's more stops to do this content because they want you to go to stops. But now I have anxiety. And not anxiety from going outside and socializing. This is anxiety with the game. Is it going to be running properly when it goes live here? The next event. Like, do I even bother with the upcoming community day? I know that sounds dramatic, but seriously, do I go and drive to a nice populated park with tons of stops and spawns? Or is it going to be a buggy mess? You're wasting people's time. You're letting us down. And they even have the audacity in their tweet. Where is it? Let me find this. This is hilarious. They're so out of touch. They really are. Trainers, for limited research day, there was an issue affecting the chances of encountering shiny execute for the earliest 9 time zones. It took them 9 time zones to realize. I cannot fathom. We resolved for the subsequent regions. Oh yeah, we know. We will be investigating how to best compensate affected trainers in the coming days. Bro, they gave out free tickets by accident for the bloody Kanto tour a year ago, and they half-assed their compensation was half-assed. Yeah, it was so bad. Do you remember that? I raged at that. That was pretty sad, honestly. That was pretty disappointing. And I just realized they're taking the money and running, mate, you know? At least with this execute thing, it was free, but it's not free. Time, money. There was a literal task to get a chance at a shiny execute. Battle in a raid. Use a pass. A free one, a remote one, whatever. They have a value to them, yeah, they do. To get a shiny execute check. And it was full odds for the first 9 regions. The earliest 9 regions. Like, that's worst case scenario. You drive to a city, populated area, you do a ton of battle in a raid tasks, and then you find out it was full odds this entire time when it should have been boosted. That's BS. That's not okay. I don't even know if a makeup day makes up for it. You know what I mean? Like, they just need to they need to get ahead of these problems. What exactly is there to investigate? The best compensation would be to give the affected regions the exact same 3-hour event again with the appropriate shiny rates available this time. It is as simple as that. It's probably the best they can do. The best compensation is to stop allowing this to happen every other event, and it's true. 60 failed events and counting. At this point, APAC has earned its own week-long bonanza to make good on all these bugs. It's bloody true, man. It's bloody true. Like I said, with the anxiety about preparing for these events and actually traveling for these events, you'll remember the very first GoFest. I'm sure people had a great time, but there were issues. It's not a good look. And after 6 years, it's sad that this is where we're at. We get a cool little Easter weekend event, and we all joke about there being issues. And there are issues, which they fixed eventually for some regions, but the first 9, scuffed. I'm hoping it is a makeup day. I'll stream it again. We'll get some shiny execute, no doubt. But I was 3 hours in the sun yesterday, spinning every stop here locally, with not a single chance. If they were just a little bit transparent with the odds, you've got a, I don't know, 10% chance that it sparkles on the encounter, 1 in 10 checks, something like that. We would have been able to figure out a lot quicker, hang on, this isn't right, there are no reports of a shiny. But for a second I thought, wow, they're full odds. They're not being generous this time. It's all scammy, shady. Don't even get me started on eggs, incubators, Salandit, the female one. Oh man. Do I absolutely love this game? Heck yeah. Does it frustrate me? It is a love-hate relationship. It really is. And Niantic, you gotta figure this out, man. I'm just trying to emphasize, mate. Being here from the start, and it's still arse. It's still laggy, it's still glitchy, it's still buggy. It's a huge bummer. I'll see you around, alright? Thank you so much for listening if you made it this far. Oh my gosh. This is me when I'm mad. Catch us later. That's pretty much everything I had to say. When it rains, it pours, and I'm still kicking, mate. I'm still here. Even after those stinking YouTube live stream blows that they still haven't fixed. It's a joke. Sucks. Love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Vent away. Keep it tame. And yeah. Bye. That's my little vent. Built up over the weeks and months. Biting my tongue. I just can't believe that. I can believe they stuffed it up, but I just can't believe they did. Easter is ruined, everyone. We will see with a potential follow-up video how they're going to make things right. We will see. Better be a makeup day.